It's deprogrammed. My name is Justin Wilson, and I am cold. And I'm also some sort of host guy, I guess. I'm here to transition you from not listening to Deprogrammed into listening to Deprogrammed. Live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. You know, you can go to patreon.com/Radio Free Radio, and $1 a month actually helps us avoid a lot of the pitfalls that we run into. It would be nice to not ever run into them again. And also, on that same note, if you go to radiofradio.com/shop, you can buy a shirt. $20 gets you a shirt. We sell 3 shirts this month, then we can get our transmitter. And that's one of our next steps, is buying a transmitter. You know, it's a little 5-watt thing that'll basically we'll be able to broadcast in the neighborhood. That's about as much as we can get away with legally. And it's just for funsies, really. And because we're pirates. That's really that's really, really the center of this thing. Tonight we are going to be talking about the Frogs and a little last-minute change. Number one, Nathan was going to do the program with us, I thought, but he never actually confirmed, and then never showed up today. I ain't mad. It's just a thing. I asked him about it last night on the show, and he's like, never answered. He actually listened to one of the records, so I thought, well, cool.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, I think he's got this covered. I'll just sit in and kind of eat a cucumber.
You've been encouraging me to do the Frogs episode because it's one of the first ones I wanted to do.
It is, and then I let you down.
Well,
and then as soon as I had the ability to step up, because I was like, you know what, I'm going to say yes because I want you to. And then some things have been going on in my life lately.
It happens.
And I did not get to any of the Frogs. Did not listen to a single Frogs album.
But we figured out a way around it. It's going to be the first time I'm going to try to... Well, I mean, when I think about it, the reason it hasn't happened is because I haven't had another Frogs fan really in my vicinity. You know, Josh is a Frogs fan, but, he ain't coming down here. No, that ain't happening. We were lucky to have him for ADYD.
Yeah.
He ain't ever coming back here ever again, probably. Maybe the next All Day You Drunks. But there's nobody really who knows and understands the Frogs that would be able to come to do this show. So the idea was it was going to be a discovery for you and Nathan.
Mm-hmm. And then we let you down.
What is happening? That's been going on all night.
Who is that?
I hope it's not me, because that would suck. But we're going to be talking about the Frogs. And we figured the way around it is I've got 20 already. I probably could have loaded it up with 30 or 40 easily. They have... I was putting together the album list for which ones we should listen to. And I want to say if I included everything, we would have had 160-something songs to listen to. So I just started cutting stuff.
Songs.
And I decided to cut Racially Yours out of... Even though upon revisiting some of the Racially Yours songs, while racially charged by name and by content, I don't think they're racist in nature.
Okay. So if you take the name out of it, and then you take the content out of it, no racism.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's easy to see a CD called "Racially Yours" and a guy with blackface on it assume it's going to be racist.
Okay. So if you take the blackface off the cover,
I think the blackface is the most racist thing about the album. Which, I mean, what is that saying? But because again, you look at the names of the songs. There's song titles like "Massa" and "The Purification of a Race." These are awful song titles. Mm-hmm. But those are songs from the eyes of the slave, and I don't know. I just don't think I really after listening to them. I don't feel like they're actually racist. I think they're trying to tackle something, and I don't necessarily think.
You think the album's ironic? Is the album ironic?
I think irony, even though irony kind of up, I think that's the best way to describe the Frogs. Mm-hmm. Because It's a lot of not necessarily gay jokes, but there's a lot of deal with homoeroticism. There's a lot of dealing with like sex changes, and they delve into a lot of territory that a lot of people won't touch, and they find a way to make it funny. I think I was talking to Jenny Zell about it, and she's like, "These guys are weird," and I was like, "Yeah, definitely. These are some weird dudes," but I feel like they're predecessors to South Park. Like, either everything's got to be funny or nothing can be funny. They got to kind of make fun of a little everything. Like, I didn't get a chance to listen to the newest records before Dennis, the ones they released just before Dennis died. I want to say they both came out in 2012. But there was very good friends of Kurt Cobain, and they have
talked about him a lot.
They have a song called "Pull a Kurt."
Okay,
everything's got to be funny or nothing's funny.
Exactly. Everything's funny until it hits home.
Right.
Until it hits close to home to you.
Right. And there's definitely songs when I first found the Frogs that I like. There's a song called "Raped." And when I first heard it, oh, yeah, this is a great song. Haha, hilarious. And, now that I listen to it, it's like, we live in a different climate. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, it's not as funny to me anymore. And I think...
Like using the word retard. Like there was a time when, you
that
would
was
just use a word retard.
You would call
it
people
didn't have any kind of connotation.
Right.
I mean, you didn't mean that somebody was mentally handicapped.
They use the F-bomb a lot, too. And I think we'll get into the actual songs here in a minute, but they use the F-bomb a lot because, again, like there's a lot of homoeroticism they're dealing with, and there's songs where hey, I go to talk to my dad, and well, he just calls me an F-bomb,
mm-hmm.
and that's the use of the word. And I feel like also, again, they started in I feel like 1980 was like their first record.
And time.
So it's just a way different.
I mean, look how much things have changed in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
How many things just aren't not that they're not acceptable, it's just, things progress, we move forward.
Yeah.
And if it's ridiculous because I know it's very easy to say, okay, well, when I was a kid, we used to call each other fags, and that was just how we did it. But you know what? We're at a point now where,
do we really need to do that?
You don't need to do that.
No.
We're smart enough to know that using those words does affect people.
Yeah.
In certain ways. And if you don't have to do it, then there's no reason to do it. I do it because it's funny.
Well, again, it's finding that like. Well, it's like
got to know the line.
You got to know the line. It's like Louis C.K. can get away with dropping the N-bomb because he's found a funny way to work it into his act. And if I just start dropping N-bombs, I'm a racist. I mean, unless I find a funny way to do it.
Well, yeah, and a lot of times when he does it, I mean, it's usually attacked. Well, not always. Not always.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of one joke where he does it, and you know what? It's more like this: life's not fair. Some people can get away with things that you can't, and that's just how it is.
It is. And the Frogs, I feel like are a band that constantly was pushing the envelope, even though nobody knew who the fuck they were. I guarantee that some of the bands that most of the people who listen to this program liked the Frogs. Like, there's plenty of video of Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam playing with the Frogs. There's a video of Billy Corgan and the Pumpkins playing with the Frogs. Their EP Starboy was actually produced by basically the Smashing Pumpkins, but I want to say like the head on it is Billy, because it says, I feel like it says Billy the Goat or Billy Goat or something like that.
Yeah,
it's Billy Corgan, and the Frogs actually. So I guess let's get into the origin story of why I like the Frogs, or how I found the Frogs, because I found them super late, like 2003. I got into them watching Vueforia. The Smashing Pumpkins had it was a VHS at one point and a disc. I bought the DVD and I started watching it, and they have a thing called introducing the Frogs. and it's a clip of a VHS that they had made called Toy Porno, which notoriously was Kurt Cobain was a huge fan of Toy Porno. Like, I feel like they made it for him. I don't know if that's the exact story.
Well, one of the drummers came from the Frogs, right? I mean, they traded back and forth. I feel like they've traded back and forth members, but specifically a drummer.
Well, I feel like Dennis played the drums most of the time. The Frogs actually used to be like touring members of the Pumpkins at one point too. So they're very talented musicians, I guess is the point to this part of the conversation. They're actually rather talented. They're good songwriters too. Like, if you listen to a lot of what the Frogs do, if you lay out, I like the lyrics because I think most of them are funny, and that it makes me laugh. But if you knock out the lyrics and just listen to kind of the music, they're good songwriters, and they find a way to make really ridiculous things really good songs. I still watch. There's a clip from Toy Porno called Camping Trip, and I've lost count of how many times I've watched it. It's stupid, but it's hilarious, and it's fun. And we watched it, DJ and I. It's like an 8-minute clip of sock monkeys going on a camping trip, and it doesn't sound like it should be funny, but it's ridiculous, and it's stop motion. And again, I guess maybe I'm partially biased because you hear Kurt Cobain's a fan of something, and that's going to automatically open my eye to it.
This whole time I've had the Frogs completely confused with the Melvins.
Oh. I was going to say, like,
completely confused with the Melvins.
Oh, okay. Well, that would explain why you thought the Frogs drummer.
There you go.
Yeah. The Frogs are a small-time band out of Milwaukee. Like I said, they were touring members of the Pumpkins, and on the 98 record, Adore, they're actually on that record. They wrote some of the, or they played on some of the stuff on The Airplane Flies High, the box set. So I'm open to them because of the Smashing Pumpkins, and specifically from Euphoria. Now, to do this, since you didn't have a chance to actually listen to any of the music, what we're going to have to do is I'm going to play a couple of seconds over the air, and then we're going to play most of the rest of it off air and just kind of discuss it as it's happening. I feel like the comedy of what the Frogs is doing is going to appeal to you, and I think that if you allow what they're doing musically, like, again, a lot of these are really catchy songs for what they are. You know, a lot of homoerotic jokes, and Jerry Lewis jokes.
No, I'm into the Jerry Lewis.
Who doesn't love
homoeroticism?
Yeah. So the name of the game is Deprogrammed. Again, this is going to be a little different. I'm going to be choosing. I've got my 20, and then, if we get 10 out of that, then we'll get 10, and that'll be it. If not, we'll move on. You know what? We were just talking about Jerry Lewis. I think we'll just start right there.
Jerry Lewis.
Probably my favorite Frog song.
I say we don't put this one in.
You son of a bitch. It's called Where's Jerry Lewis?
Okay.
And, well, the best thing to do is just play it. I'm going to play it for you, and then we'll move it over to off air.
Where's Jerry Lewis when you need the man?
Where is he?
Where's Jerry Lewis when no one gives a damn? There's my man up on the stage.
All right, now we gotta move the rest of this to it's still playing in our ears.
We can hear it. You guys cannot hear it.
Yeah. Now, and young and wild and lovely and crippled. Everybody's wondering where Jerry Lewis is, and obviously he's doing the old what the hell was that marathon called that he used to do?
The
muscular dystrophy. Yeah, MDA.
MDA. I don't know if that's true.
Maybe.
No. Okay.
This is my favorite. Well, again, you can hear it. It's like they have characters.
Yeah.
They have...
Okay. I like that. I like when they curse.
Yeah. Oh. Where's Jerry Lewis? Winner. You're a real winner. And again, there's the beauty of the Frogs. Most of the tunes, minute and 30, minute 20.
Simple.
It's simple. There's nothing. They're not reinventing the wheel here. They're just.
Recording on, I'm guessing, an iPhone?
Well, obviously not.
What was the equivalent of an iPhone back in the...
Probably like a 4-track. But yeah, that's exactly. They'd record the instruments and then they'd go back with like. I mean, there's a lot of the records where you're listening to them. You can hear like the mic shifting and stuff because they recorded it. And
It sounds like one of ours.
Yeah, it's just. There's like really polished studio albums, and it's really funny to hear a really polished Frog song, because there are some where like they actually put some production in, and it's like, okay. But a lot of it is very lo-fi, very DIY, and well, I mean, you're doing songs like "Where's Jerry Lewis?" Of course, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, you really don't want to pull somebody into a studio to record that.
No. Let's see. Where do I want to go from here?
It's very minimalist.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to be as minimalist as it is.
Oh yeah. Well, Dennis didn't even really have a drum set. Like he had like basically drum pads in front of him, and he would stand while he was playing. And Jimmy's actually a really good guitar player. You know what? I didn't even realize this, but Adam and Steve is not anywhere on the Spotify machine. Adam and Steve would absolutely be one of my picks. I don't know how I didn't even notice this.
Yeah,
That's
well,
upsetting.
Fair.
Well, no, it's not.
I heard that's a great song.
Adam and Eve, Adam and Steve, which is wrong and which is right. Look at the sperm on my hips. Look at the sperm on my lips. Look at the sperm, Steve.
Jeez. Jeez.
Yeah.
What? I don't even know if these are... I don't even know if this is irony. I don't even know if these are jokes.
Yeah, well.
I'm very intrigued.
All right, so here's another one of my favorites. It's Lifeguard of Love, and you'll hear something a little familiar here in it. Let's play. Or don't. Whatever.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Live lovely love at the beach with the men in their nice tan suits. Some without anything on.
Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't the song that has anything familiar in it. Okay,
A lifeguard.
Got to do this. This one's a little bit longer. We won't listen to this whole thing.
I'll be honest, it's almost like he's singing to a different song than what's being played on the instruments.
Comes up.
Okay, do they actually have any musical ability in them?
Yes.
Okay. This is at least...
You look a little stiff there, man. Shark bite.
Okay, are they trying to make people angry?
It looks like it needs some sucking out. If you watch a live show, I would bet anything that, yes, that's what they're trying to do.
Okay, I dig that.
They, yeah. They wear giant... Jimmy would wear giant wings, and Dennis would wear wigs. And they found these characters that, you know what? The best way to describe their characters, I think... Where?
These guys are like the equivalent of me eating on air.
The Frogs is a bit. Like, it's... They're characters.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell that it's definitely a bit.
Where...
But I feel like that they're trying to do this stuff to, like, dare us to hate them.
Yeah, well, and here's a prime example of that. And this one would definitely be one of my favorites. This is off of Star Job. We're not going to get the good stuff on air.
I don't do
Name of the tune is I Only Play for Money. And that's all we're going to be able to get away with. So, but we need to get to the meat of it. Don't you love the star?
Okay, well, no, this is a song, though.
When he's a prick. Well, like I said, they have ability. They can write tunes.
Dude, does this all work?
I don't give a fuck about the fans. If I had to guess, yes.
Because this is... Okay. Because I feel bad because nobody can hear this now, but
Right.
go find the song. This is I Only Play for Money?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you guys heard kind of a bit of what they were doing with the last two songs. Very minimalist.
Yeah.
Very lo-fi. And the lyrics didn't match up with what the band was playing.
Well, like I said, they would record one and then...
So then we get this song, I Only Play for Money, which is obviously a takeoff on Sellouts,
Yeah.
but it's slickly produced.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the one that the Pumpkins helped produce. Like...
But it's almost like I only play for money, and then because this one was for money,
I did it well.
it's done well.
Yeah.
It's like a big spit in the face of everybody.
That's the best. I think that might be the most apt description of what the Frogs are, actually.
This is spitting in my throat. This is like, hey, why don't you open your mouth? And then they spit in it.
Let's see.
If nothing else, dig the spirit of this band.
And I think that's...
Because that's how I feel with it, like with Radio Free Radio sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to do something poor and then spit on everybody who loves us.
Well, we're not supposed to... I don't think we're supposed to dig what the Frogs do. But I do. I just love that spirit. I love that about them. And again, some of these songs are just great.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Like, that's the first one where I was like, that's a good song.
There's a couple records where, like I said, it's weird to hear like where they went in and produced, like the song "Raped." Like I said, I don't find it as funny anymore, but that's on Star Job and it's really well produced, and it's weird that they went in the studio and it's like, yeah, this is what we're gonna record, and
It's a song about rape, but
Yeah.
it's nice.
everyone's making a big
produced.
deal. Yeah, everyone's making a big deal out of the fact that we raped someone. What's the crime? I had fun is the line. But then it goes to someone put me away, someone punched me out. After all, she was a nun, and the priest just wanted to watch. So it's not one of the songs on my list. I'm just saying. It may have been like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, here's one that definitely has something you'll find... or you'll find familiar. I think it's fair to go ahead and put I Only Play for Money through.
Yeah, put that through.
Yeah. Beck, also a fan.
That's one of the most famous drops ever.
Yeah.
That's where that's from?
Yep. A lot of people in the 90s big fans of the Frogs, and like the Frogs are nobody really. Like they were just a band from Milwaukee that a lot that I guess a lot of people played with or around and were like, man, I dig this.
Wow. That needs to get through just on that sample.
A lot of cute guys in the club tonight. A lot of juicy asses hanging out. God. It's just ridiculous. Like, I sometimes, like, I'm listening to it, I feel like I'm alone. I'm the only one who likes these guys. I am, obviously, I have it on my list. I am, there it is. I don't care if you the name of the song is I Don't Care, Just So You Love Me.
Wow. That's like a big find.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's like, not like music history. That's like an important song.
Yeah. Let's see. Where do we want to go here? Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to Star Job because there's one song that I have on my list that, it has weird lyrics, but it's, again, slickly produced. It's just a good song. My biggest issue with Star Job is it's only like 6 songs.
I think the handcuffs are a bit much. I don't recall ever losing my touch. But just
Dang. Definitely check out Weird on the Avenue. We're going to listen to a little bit more of it in there. Right?
Yeah.
A little bit of slide guitar. Like, think about like the other things I've played you, and it's like, what?
Why is there a slide guitar? But oh my God, it works.
Yeah. And on the avenue.
This is almost like a hunky-dory Bowie kind of.
Yeah. They say you're a 10. I guess that means $10 a night.
Oh, don't call a woman a prostitute. I don't like that.
That slide guitar solo though, fun.
Oh, that was so good.
Right now, here's one I played recently on GMYD, and again, it's just ridiculous. Grandma sitting in the corner with a penis in her hand, going, "No, no, 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 no." It's the name of the tune.
Ask for it by name.
Yes. Long setup, but it's worth it.
Grandma sitting in the corner with a penis
Right on the
in
nose,
her hand,
of course.
going, no, no, no.
Damn, that's all we can.
I feel like
The frogs are going to sue us.
I feel like isn't half of them dead?
Yes.
I feel like this. I could definitely hear their influence on early '90s alt rock, not like grunge, but like
Right.
alt rock. So like your King Missile and
Oh yeah.
maybe like even maybe the Flaming Lips.
I can hear that. I get that.
You could definitely hear their what was that one? The what was the one with the daisies? Now all I can think of is
Push a little daisies and make a
Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, like that kind of subset that was coming out of in the early '90s, where that weird
Is that Ween?
that might have been Ween,
Yeah.
but you can hear that in stuff like that. That kind of minimalist, the very almost mocking nature of the songs. It's definitely in that kind of spirit. I wonder if they're responsible for a lot of that.
I imagine so. Again, like considering like who some of the people that found them and dug them and propped them up.
Yeah.
I imagine that some of those other cats probably found them too. It's weird because I kind of call Hopscotch Lollipop Sunday Surprise. This is another actually produced record. It's like a real song. It's weird. I feel like Hopscotch Lollipop is like a real album. And it's good. That's all we're going to be able to get away with, so let's go into the cans. Nice, weirdly distortion to the guitar, like really upbeat drums. You can say what you want about, like, Jimmy has like a wavering type of voice. I like it. I like what he sounds like. And here it comes. I want.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's weird, like,
If they weren't such assholes, they could have been big.
but I think that was the thing, is they just wanted to be assholes too.
I mean, that's fun.
Yeah. Weird.
That was fantastic.
All right, so it seems like you like that one a lot.
That was a great
I'm
song.
gonna pop Whisper through. See what else do I got over here. I'm gonna.
And there was layers to it.
Yeah.
Like, that's... How is this the same band?
And I mean, on the same record, I called Hopscotch
Who say
a real record, but
make me
they also have this too.
happy.
I love this message.
Please me, entertain me. I've only this to say. Fuck off.
Okay.
It's a great hook. It's actually like a listen to the guitar.
Good.
They're really good musicians. It's insane. These songs have no right being this good, considering.
Their mothers must have been furious.
Let's see, what else do I have over here? Have any of these, like, do you feel like at least should, because we've got 3 through. Oh, let's see, what else? What else should I hit you with? Trying to find, like, the ones that are just going to make Matt laugh, too.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. What did you feel about Weird on the Avenue?
I've liked everything so far.
Okay, so how about I'm gonna put this over here. We might have to like play, and then I'll put this one over here too.
Yeah, we may have to play them again.
Yeah. What else did I put through?
But I understand why you dig them. And honestly, it makes you cooler. I'll be honest. I get it.
It's I wouldn't consider that, like, if you know me, then yeah. Like, if you know me now, then yeah.
This makes total sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely what Justin would like.
Yes. Because I can't just like something normal. What the hell? Well, no, I mean,
Yeah, but this isn't bad.
no.
Like, I was kind of expecting it to be bad. I'll be honest.
Let's see. Okay, I'll go on the nose here.
I'm sad because my goat just died today.
What?
I'm sad the goat
I'm
just died.
sad. My goat just fell in the hay. Hey, we're out.
If you like the jokey frog stuff, like this, and like the what else did I play off of this? Where's Jerry Lewis? Lifeguard of Love. My Daughter the Broad is great. It's again, it's like this lo-fi, very minimal. He has this character that appears. His funeral.
Wait, I wanted to know what happens in the story.
Oh, okay. Oh. Sad. But in a way, we're happy. He didn't suffer too much. He only got the cramps once. Oh. Let's see. Let's get back up to the top here. This is one of my favorites too.
La da da dum dum. Ah, la da da da.
La da da dee.
Name of the song La da da dee, la da da da, la da da
La
da.
da da.
Just the song.
La da dee.
I
La da
hope that's
dum
all that
dum.
they're gonna say.
La da da. La da dee. La da da dum dum.
Ah, damn, 15 seconds. I don't want to get sued by the frogs. I want this episode to go out. I want people to be able to hear it. In the snow. And wouldn't you know it? Wanting. What a daffodil to play with.
What did the bum want?
Oh, he'll get there. He curls up next to me and he...
Oh my! I feel like I'm invested in these stories.
Well, and again, yeah, they're all stories mostly.
It's like a man named Sue. I guess it would be a boy named Sue, wouldn't it?
Curls up next to me. French kisses me and... But I don't back off. Well, again, this is like this one's a little bit on the, quote, longer side. This is a 2-minute song. 2 minutes, 32 seconds.
So long.
Here we go. This one is going to, I get a,
Well, how did that end?
oh, you want to hear that?
Are they together?
Guess we'll have to see.
Did love
You're
happen?
in suspense. Me, the boo. Oh.
Oh, missed connection.
Yep. This time with hands and lips. Well, it's things like that. Like he just laughed.
He laughed.
and they left it, and it's
I like that.
Yeah.
I've always loved that.
it's like yeah, you know, I'm not above laughing at my own shit. Here's one that might hit Matt right on the head.
Oh man, I don't want to get punched.
Quick. Love Me or Die Bitch is the name of the tune, in case you were wondering.
Oh, that's. I feel like we got to put. What was that La Da Da D?
Yeah.
That's got to go in.
All right. I am.
If for nothing else, then I imagine that story ends with the old man going back and posting in the missed connections on Craigslist.
Yes. Here's another one I've played on GMYD recently. So catchy.
I like anything with applause in it.
Yes.
Dead pussy in the road with mother's name on top.
What?
Dead Pussy in the Road with Mother's Name on Top is the name of the tune. Go ahead and listen to that immediately. Anybody listening right now is like, what the fuck are these guys
happening?
doing? Because the music pops up for a couple seconds and then it's just us talking. We're still listening to the song. Yeah. Let's see. What else do I have on mine? I already played that one. Oh, here's one.
I feel like you did stop.
Dead Pussy. Oh, fucking ad. Oh, that's going to happen at some point here soon, too. Spotify's going to give me an ad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fired from my job.
Here we go. Oh, no, it's not going out over the air anyway. Screw you, Spotify, you jerks.
You're not getting your ads into our
Yeah.
platform. We got you.
I hope there's not several, though. Of course there is. Because why wouldn't there
Yeah,
be?
sure.
It's not like I'm trying to have a discussion here about a band. What's it to you? All right, let's see. I did that one. Let's do the... No, that's not the one. Let's do this one. Which one of you gave my daughter the dope? Again, this one's on My Daughter the Broad. Damn it.
Oh, jeez.
Cope?
Just came from the coffin?
Yeah.
Who just comes from the coffin? Came straight from the coffin.
Yeah.
Was there like a service? I need to know more. I need details.
Come on. Tell me how to cope. Here's my favorite line. Fuck. You cope with a casket full of doped up daughter. Dope. Fuck, man.
She's still doped up?
Yeah. And dead. Let's see, I did that one.
She was 10?
Yeah.
She was only 10?
Yeah. Operation 2. Oh. All right. Here's another one of my faves. It's off of Only Right and Natural. Name of the song? Hot Cock Annie.
Papa collab with the boys band. Animals just can't cut it no more.
God. 10. Everyone's 10. Everyone's... in Japan. Do. Okay, let's get a little bit of I wish we could get to like being oiled down by furry young man. I can't remember a time where I've been so hard.
Yeah, no. I'm with you.
Fine. All right.
They're having conversations with themselves.
Yes.
Start by kissing my ass. I'll start by rubbing your balls. We'll have a jammy time together.
What's a jammy time?
You probably scream and shout. Here comes the watermelon seed up your snoot snout. Your snoot snout is your asshole.
What?
You were going to ask the question, he answered.
No, I'm with you. Don't tell me about loving women. I'm not about it.
Yeah. Here we go. How about Gather Around for Savior number 2?
Here's the Monavius. I'm thinking of a bird I love.
It's Only Right Natural is one of the ones like with the
And every time I think
got slightly better
the
production
bees
value.
gather around me, and children start to play
God, this is
at
a good
my
one.
feet.
I wish we could play more of it. So it really just kind of picks up. It just builds. Gather Round for Savior number 2. Where'd they go? Oh. They've gone to their last
That's
church mass.
mass.
Yeah?
What?
Who? I'm here for the kids.
What?
He's a Pied Piper, if you will.
Okay.
It's really building. We're really going somewhere.
Is it gonna go? It's not gonna go anywhere, is it? I feel bad for anybody listening to this because I'm trying to be conversational, but I'm just in awe of what I'm hearing.
This was the first frog song I ever heard. Listen to that guitar. I'm in the locker room with the boys, and I drop the soap every time. Homos. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I
Homos.
don't.
No one knows the homos like us. It's true. They do.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here.
Let's see. Look on my list here. Cocaine. Oh, I've got drugs.
I've got drugs.
Out of the mist.
You just said I've got drugs.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. Where is it? There it is.
And drugs that
It's actually
would blow
2
your mind
songs.
tonight.
It starts this
Is
way.
one of them I've done drugs?
One of them's I've got drugs, and the other one's Out of the Mist.
Blow your mind tonight. Out of my mind tonight.
Because this is I've done drugs, I've got them, man, I'm effed up.
Yeah, sure.
And then the other half of the song is, where did the drugs come from? Well, out of the mist. But who was in the mist?
What? I don't know what to do here.
Well, we've got 4 through already. Here we go.
We'll do your dope.
Yeah,
You will do your dope.
I'll be your dope man. I'm just trying to write it out till the Out of the Mist. Here it is. Out of the mist. Out of the mist.
Okay.
A priest. Druggy ways.
Okay.
All right, here's another one off of Star Job. Hey, I pushed play. There we go. Again, this one's like a knock at the record industry, music industry, rather.
Okay.
God. Damn it. 15 seconds. That's probably more than enough to get sued.
Oh man,
We're gonna get sued.
we're gonna get sued by the frogs.
Yeah.
They did a song about homos.
Yeah. Executive with his pants down, sitting behind a desk. How bad do you want to be a star boy? Is the opening line to the song.
Pretty bad.
Be a star boy,
This is nice and melancholy.
right? Dum, bum, bum. Okay, what else do I have? That's almost all. I think that's all 20 of mine, plus some. Do you have any that like were really kind of sticking out that you might need another listen?
I don't know if I can handle another listen.
Oh, that's one I forgot these two.
Oh yeah. Well, please.
Scroll.
I feel deeply affected by this. I don't know why.
Here we go. Again, like very lo-fi.
How can you make me cry? And
Yeah, but I dig this.
You don't wanna see me.
C-R-Y. C-R-Y.
C-R-Y? Cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you want to see me C-R?
Ah,
Little clever, little,
it's cute.
yeah. And then
I like that.
also off of that record, what is happening with this computer? There we go. Growing up in a church, Matt.
I feel like we're going on a journey here.
Growing up in a church.
Just like my dad.
I like both of these.
Yeah. This is off the self-titled record. Little bit of production to it. I'm a Jesus child, I'm all for God.
No, this is good.
For a while.
Okay.
All right, so you out and out said you liked those.
Yeah. No, I like those.
We'll put those ones through. And all right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through. So we got to get 4 more.
We got the locker room. The
Homos?
yeah, homos.
Homos.
Because I feel like that really said a lot.
Yes. How did you feel about Weird on the Avenue?
Pop it through again.
Okay, this is the one. It's just going into our cans.
Okay.
It's the one with the slide guitar.
Oh yeah, this has to go through. Why didn't this go through? You're not doing your job.
So that's what's,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. I like a little slide guitar. You can usually get me with a slide guitar as long as it's not in a country song.
and then let's see, where's this one? Same record as Whisper. There it is. Hopscotch Lollipop. To say fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that one's through, and I think we need one more.
This would be a hard fight, I think.
Do you think? I don't. I have a feeling it's not going to be. I don't know. Is there anything that really kind of jumped out at you that you feel like?
I feel like we put it all in.
Okay. So, I never got. How did you feel about Where's Jerry Lewis?
Oh yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that one.
Lifeguard of Love. Dead Pussy in the Road.
That's a strong contender.
Love Me or Die Bitch.
Mother's name is on it.
Yes. Love Me or Die Bitch. I'm Sad the Goat just died today.
Oh, that's a good one though. Again, telling a story.
Grandma sitting in the corner with a penis in her hand going, no, 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 no,
Ah,
no.
but that's really good too because of grandma.
Which one of you gave my daughter the dope?
Yeah, that's got to go in.
Well,
Is that better than the goat? Right now, I feel like it's the goat because that really told the story and it was
Right.
going somewhere. But the dope.
which one of you cokeheads gave my daughter the dope?
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't like I've Got Drugs Out of the Mist.
No, I did not. You're correct on that.
I didn't get a feeling about how you felt about Hot Cock Annie. She's the one with the cock and a vagina
No,
combined.
she had a bunch. She had a bunch of cocks and vagina. That's just too
Hit
much.
her from behind.
I feel for me right now, it's between.
I think it's these 4. One of these 4. Dead Pussy, I'm sad the goat just died. Grandma sitting in the corner, or which one of you
I
gave
think
my
it's
daughter the
really
dopes?
between the dead goat and who gave my daughter the dope.
Okay, so let's get dead pussy out of there and grandma out of here.
Let me hear both one more time.
All right, let's see.
Because I want to take this seriously.
Here's this one's which one of you gave my daughter the dope? Okay. Guy who? Because it's dead air.
Oh, yeah. So somebody should be talking.
Yeah.
I was like, listening.
Yeah. And then
I feel like that one doesn't take off until right here for me.
right. I'll cope.
I'm going to have to go dead goat.
Let's get a little bit of this. Because this one goes right into it. It's got a character.
Yeah. Dude, you got to go dead goat.
Let's go with sad the goat just died today. There we go.
And it died by falling in the hay?
Yeah. Well, the piece of poop wouldn't come out of his belly.
It did. Well, that's true.
So
Forgot about the piece of poop. Yeah, that's got it all over. That's got everything you want in a song.
yeah.
Except for, like, harmony.
All right, so here's what we came up with. I only play for money. I don't care if you disrespect me, just so you love me. Weird on the Avenue. Whisper. I'm sad the goat just died today. Fuck off. La-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da, la-da-da-dum-dum. Homos. Cry. Or, I'm sorry, C-R-Y, and I'm a Jesus child.
I got to tell you, I feel like that's a good place to start.
That's a pretty well-rounded list.
For somebody who didn't even listen to any of it, I feel like we did a good job.
I did as best as I could to try to explain. I'm not all that strong with, what do you call them? Words. Yeah. So,
No, this wasn't. You know what though? This wasn't an episode of Deprogrammed that was strong with words,
yeah.
but I think it was strong with heart.
Well, again, if you like comedic acts, and you can take, because these jokes are off the wall, they're not.
Yeah, I don't know if you should say that so much. Just go listen to them. Listen to these 10 songs.
Yeah.
You're either gonna like it, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be on the fence.
No, that's true.
You're not gonna be on the fence here.
That's true. Next week we're doing Talking Heads on the show. Brian and James will be coming in. We'll be talking Heads album. It's a discovery for me, so I'm glad I had the frogs this week because
Did you Psycho Killer? You got that one on you?
I don't know. I haven't started listening yet, so I'll probably start it tomorrow and start really trying to tackle wrap my head around Talking Heads. I do have one of the records, something about buildings and food, more songs about buildings and food, and I never listened to it, so that should tell you. How I feel
Are you
about it.
like completely? This is a complete discovery for you.
You know, for the most
nothing?
part, other than the ones that you know what I mean, like the ones that everybody knows. So,
Like Psycho Killer.
like Psycho Killer, yes, indeed. Just one more reminder, folks. You can go to radiofradio.com/shop, buy a shirt. 3 of them gets us a transmitter, and this is the way we're going, because in Trump's America, there may not be an FCC. So
That's true. We may be able to just put an antenna up.
yeah, so who knows? Just exciting things coming down the pike for us, and a transmitter would be a great part to add to it. And that being said, I guess we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. What's my sign off for this show? It's been 3 weeks since I've done. Oh yeah, learn them and love them, people.